Hey, Jazz Lyrical 4. This is going to be the breakdown of your lyrical dance. The last week we were together, we learned the very last section. We learned the entire dance, but like it was a big chunk. So I know that it was really like spastic and crazy. I'm so proud of you guys. Seriously, you worked so hard with me. Sorry that it was that like crazy. I hate doing that. It was just this year, 2020 has started out to be a little crazy. Yeah. But I'm super proud of everything that you guys have learned. I've already posted your Jazz Lyrical 4 your Jazz 4 dance recital breakdown. So this is going to be your Lyrical 4 breakdown. I do have your lyrical video on my phone, which I will be referencing to make sure that I am correct and I can give you the right timings. Make sure that you're practicing your recital run-throughs for both jazz and lyrical. And then once this is posted, practice your breakdowns, both jazz and lyrical, each week. Because whenever we get back into the studio, it's gonna be like recital. So we have to be ready and prepared, okay, guys? I miss you guys and I miss being in class. So, and excuse my crazy hair. But let's get down to it. So we start off on the ground, facing the back in our very spread out formation. So we're down on the ground. And we have the beats 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. On 6, it hits and then it has one more other sound, okay? And I know several of you guys have heard it. Girls, go and listen to that song and listen to it over and over and over again until you hear that hit, okay? And so whenever we do the hit, our left hand stays on the ground. Our right hand goes to our right knee and we hit up to the sky. And then we come back down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I take it back. You don't come right back down facing the back. You go hit and that arm comes over, shifting us to the front. Hands should be out in front. And our nose should be to our knees. Our hands are going to go back. And then they're going to come front, as though you're washing the floor. But we're not washing like this. It's just 2 big swipes. So back, front. And then we leave our hands on the floor and we roll up. Hands come up onto our legs. I hope you guys can see this. They come down as we roll through our toes, stretching our legs out, and then we contract our belly and our legs in as we hold onto our legs, resting our right cheek onto our knees. Then we, out of that, we open our knees and pivot to the front, hit, ooh, running out of room, and I know that I'm gonna go that way just a little bit. So after that, we hit here, and then we swing our right leg around our left leg in front. We put our weight onto our right foot, putting our hands onto the ground, pulling our right foot around, and rolling, woo, up. But do you see how exaggerated and slow? I don't go stand up. I kept my head down. The whole goal is to keep your head down so that way it's this exaggerated roll up. So right foot over, keep your head down until you face the front. And then roll up. I know that it's kind of a quick moment, but you want it exaggerated so that way everyone comes up at the very end of that whole roll up section. And then we're going to go to the left, to the right, and we're gonna hit. Now I'm on both legs, and all I did was I just went turn, hit. We swing our left foot through. I've only taken one step. So pivot, through. Now, my feet stay where they're at. And the next thing that I do, this is one of the parts that I knew that it was a little bit harder, but I have faith in y'all. This foot stays in front, this foot stays in back. All we do is we pivot. You know how we do our pivot turns, how our feet don't move? This is different though, because we're going to turn all the way around instead of halfway like our pivot turns. So we're going to leave this foot here. We're going to turn towards the right. This leg is going to swivel across until we get to the front. So see how my feet never moved? The only thing that moved was my body twisting to get to this part. So then we're here and we go out, in, out. So right, curve in, right, step. Now notice, while I'm doing all this swiveling, my body is towards the front. So I'm here, out, in, out. Now this leg takes me to this direction, so my whole body is facing this way. And then all I do is I roll my shoulders, looking up. And then I take my left hand and I point. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn towards the left or towards this mirror. And I'm gonna pull my legs nice and tight together. Like I'm a shooting star. And then at that point, we all walk to our back line, right? So we walk to our back line, feet together, hands at our side. Some of y'all are not doing that. And remember, we want to come in a little closer, a little tighter, because we don't want to have to like reach across to get to our person. Our person should be pretty close, because the only amount of time and the only step that you take next is this. But look, my feet only go a little wider than my hips. And then my hand should be nice and close to my shoulder. Now you don't want to be like this, but it's not this. It's just this. Yeah? So we have our ripple. Maddie starts it off, so she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once we're all out there after that 10 count, then we melt, dropping our hand down. Then we start the ripple, then we all come up together hitting that shoulder thing. So I just stepped with my left foot. Now I'm gonna take my right foot and that's gonna turn me to face the front, and I'm gonna hit with my, not hit the shoulders. I'm hitting the beat, but I'm not hitting my friend next to me. I'm placing my right hand onto the shoulder of the person next to me and hit all together, and then we melt in a ripple. Maddie starting off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we stand up together. And then this is where the new stuff started. Okay, so we're all here. So then we have 4 counts. Walk right, left, right, left. Now remember, this next part, we don't want to travel a lot because the whole next section travels us forward. So the 4 steps should only take us a little bit, and we're going into 2 lines, okay? So if you're in the back line, don't take big steps. If you're in the front line, take kind of bigger steps, but you don't want to be too far apart, because if you go too far apart, then the line, you won't be able to pass through the lines, because the next section does this weaving front and back line thing. Okay? So once we get there, 1, 2, 3, 4, Oh, and remember, those are not marching steps. I just don't have room. Those are exaggerated. So it's drag, step, step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. So then we're here, and everyone goes tendu right, rond de jambe back, prep, down, turn, woo, step back, everyone's here. And then if you are in the front line, you're ready to step onto your left foot, step battement to me. And then if you are the back line, you should be here. You're gonna go this, and you're gonna paddle turn in like circularly past the front line. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8. And I think it's 8. I'll have to, wait a minute. This is why I have the video. I want to make sure that I give you the right counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so it's quick 8 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Make sure that you land towards the front. I was almost ready to go again. So then we just did everything to the right, and the back line now is the front line. In the back line, you stand up from here. So you stand up, everyone should be back here. So then everyone does this together. We go to the left because we already did the right. We go tendu and back, passe, down, turn, woo, step back, point. Now, whoever's in the front line who just switched, you are going to do the battement combination. So you just, you are here. You're going to go step battement knee, and you are going to stay down while the people that are now the back line switch one more time. So you're going to go here. If you are the back line now, you're going to do your paddle turns. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8. Okay? So then we switched again. And then, I want to make sure I get this part right. This was a lot more new. Whoa, wait. So then we have our grapevine. So if you are in the back line, and I should probably tell you who is in the back line right now. So if you are in the back line, you should be Malia, Lila, Delilah, Samantha, and Ivy. If you are in the back line, this is what you're going to do next. But remember that Samantha and Ivy, you guys run off. So you do so Samantha and Ivy, you guys do this. After you stand up, you go grapevine to the right, 1, 2, 3, point, and then you go, shoot. You do 2 chaîné turns. So 1, 2, 3, point, 1, 2, and you run off the stage. But if you are Delilah, Lila, and Malia, you do grapevine point, and then you do 3 chaîné turns with a stag jump. So 1, 2, 3, stag jump, and then you run off. Now, if you are the front line, which is, I want to make sure I have this right, Maddie, Arale, Kinsley, Bailey, and Isabella, you, meaning Maddie and Arale, you guys are going to go, you're going to start your grapevine to the left. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to do 2 chaînés and then run off. So 1, 2, run off the stage. Okay? And by off the stage, I mean behind the curtains. Don't run off the stage. If you are Kinsley, Bailey, and Isabella, you do grapevine, 1, 2, 3, point, 3 chaîné turns, 1, 2, 3, stag jump, and run off the stage. Okay? Now, by this time, Ivy, Samantha, oh, I forgot. Sorry. Oh, I said that wrong. It's actually, if you are Maddie, Arale, and Kinsley. If you are Maddie, Arale, and Kinsley, I'm so sorry. I did this wrong. So ignore what I said earlier. If you are Maddie, Arale, and Kinsley, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, chaîné, chaîné, run. So Kinsley, you're part of that group. I'm so sorry. I should have watched a little farther. Because then that means that Ivy, Samantha, Kinsley, Arale, and Maddie are group 1 for this next section. Okay? So, my voice. So you all come out to the back of the stage and you prep right foot in front, and you're going to do 3 chaîné turns into a leap to the floor. So I'm going to probably come back here. Hopefully you can see me enough in that. But you go 1, 2, 3, leap to the ground. And whenever I do my leap, my right leg is leading the leap. So I leap, step down. Okay, I don't pull this leg through. I just step, leap, and down. Okay, then the next group will be let's see. The next group would be Delilah, Lila, Malia, Bailey, and Isabella. You guys would do the same thing. So group 1 just did it. Group 2, you guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, leap to the ground. And then I think we have a ripple from there. So who's 1? Okay, I'm not entirely sure who is with who. Let me. Okay, sorry, I had to find my notebook to remember who went with who because it's in groups of 2. So the first ones to do the stand up, because all you're doing is this. This is all you're doing. So you just landed here. You're gonna go in groups of 2, and you're just gonna stand, roll up. Yeah, nice and slow and exaggerated. And so the first ones are Maddie and Delilah. Second is Erle and Isabella. Third is Bailey and Samantha. Fourth is Kinsley and Lila. Fifth is Malia and Ivy. So you guys are the last ones, okay? And then we have a, I want to make sure I'm right. Oh yeah. So step, so after we just stood up, we go step, fan, kick, and then we walk to our original spots, and then we reverse that choreo from the very, very, very beginning of the song. So we're here facing, so I just walked to my spot dramatically. I go 1, open my knees, 2, pull up my knees, 3, I extend, 4, roll over, reach, and that's the very end. Okay? So again, make sure that you're watching this video and your recital video throughout the week. I hope I broke it down enough. I'm going to definitely be adding some more class content for you guys this week, though. No, you guys have class content this week. But anyway, I'm finally done with all your recital content. So yay! Watch this each week. Watch it multiple times a week. Watch it every day. Recital info is very important considering how unknown everything is. And so we want to be able to have you guys practice and practice and practice and know your dance, so that way whenever we get back into the studio, all we have to do is we have to get together, make sure the formations are good, answer any questions you guys have, and be stage ready. Yeah. Miss you guys. Bye.